everyone, how are you today? So today we have a pretty amazing day and sun in Bretagne, so I thought it would be the perfect day to do a quick tour of the van. So the van, it's a Renault Trafic from 2000 and it's second hand, obviously, we didn't buy it new. And it's a 1.9 diesel van, and when we bought it had 190,000 kilometers, so it's a bit of an old papa, but it still has a lot of life. Ta-da! So this is the interior of the van, which as you can see is very spacious. It's quite minimal, there's not a lot of clutter. We tried to keep it as simple as possible. When we bought it, it was all of this color, this kind of brown 70s color, so we repainted it more like of a vibrant color, and we also painted the roof and the sides in white to kind of bring some of the beauty out of it again. This is our living area. As you can see, it's quite tall. Florent is 190, you're 192?
6'3".
6'3", which I don't know how much that is in centimeters, and he fits just about right, but for me it's perfect. I can even stretch. And so yeah, during the day this is how the van looks most of the time. There's a space for us to sit, so we have two banquette or chair sitting areas, one here and one here. And the cool thing is that all of this is actually storage. So in here we keep our electrics and all of our computer stuff, and we have another two here where we keep our outdoor things and most of it my jewelry stuff. In the middle there's this really cool table that can be put up and down, and it's very simple mechanism. It comes out like this, and this is our eating area or playing cards area or chilling out area, which I really like. On top of the driving cabin there's this really cool storage area which is huge, and that's where we store all of our clothes, miscellaneous items, and also our sleeping bags. You can't see here, but there's a little tiny vent here already fitted to let some air in and let some others and vapors out. This is my favorite part of the van, and this is where obviously we cook. This is the kitchen. When we bought it, it didn't have any top, and we added that after because we thought it would create a very nice area for us to work on and just, you know, to put things on. So this is our kitchen. It has two hobs and obviously a sink. It's quite spacious. We both really like to cook, so it was important for us to have a nice kitchen. And we added this splash kind of sheet of metal to avoid any saucy things going in it and to make it nice and easy for us to clean. The kitchen the hobs are powered with the small camping gas bottle. I say small, but it's the bigger they have in terms of camper van. It's quite small, and it's on the back of our tanks of water. Not sure if you'll be able to see. Yay! We have two tanks of 20 liters of water that we use for the sink, to wash dishes, to wash hands, and we also keep 4 bottles of 5 liters for drinking water. This is all the water we use in about a week. The consumption varies a lot depending on if we take the showers in the van or outside the van, and yeah, how much we cook and that kind of thing. Under the kitchen there's actually a lot of space for storage. So we have on one side obviously the tanks, and then we have shelves for the food on one side, and then on the other side we have space for utensils, more food, and also that's where we keep the waste water tank. On the side we also added another table because we liked to have a lot of space to work on. And so this is really nice as well because it's just next to the door, so when you have a nice landscape like this, you can just open the door and then chop your veggies here and then cook, so it makes it very pleasant. On top of the kitchen we also added some shelving, which is really useful for keeping our spices and salt and just miscellaneous items. On the wall of the kitchen we also added this really cool cork board, which I love. We just bought some cork sheets and then added this framing on the sides, and this becomes really useful for all of your lists and ideas for projects and shopping lists, all the things that I'm very prone at forgetting. So all around the van we use those magnetic hooks, which are really cool because they just attach to the metal of the van, obviously, and you can just use them to find a space for all of those little objects that don't have a house. And I stole this idea from Vicky from Vanilla Ice Cream, so thank you for that. It's a really good tip. You might be asking yourself, this is all very nice, but where on earth is the bed? And I'm sure you spotted it already, but the bed is here, this big thing on the wall. It's what they call a Murphy bed, so it can be put away during the day and then back down when you need it, so it saves you a lot of space and you can have a big bed in a relatively small van. So to put it down, it has two securing mechanisms just because we want to make sure that it doesn't fall on Odie's head. So this is the bed. As you can see, it's a spacious bed for 2 people, and I love how when you put the bed down you also have this cladding on the side that kind of makes it a change of ambiance, and it makes it very warm and makes you ready to sleep. So here's the bedroom, which fits 2 people and 1 pup quite comfortably. And at night we have several curtains, actually. One that you can put from the back for people not to see in, and then we also have one on the side door here. This is mostly to avoid any air coming in, as the doors don't close perfectly. At night, also to avoid that anybody can see inside and to avoid any light escaping from the van, we put a insulating curtain, which is black on the outside and another color on the inside, and it attaches to the wood by some really strong Velcro, and we just attach it up, and this way you can't see anything from the outside. For lights, we have just a very rustic piece of LED strip that we just glued onto the roof, and it serves very well. And we fitted, actually Florent fitted, let's not joke about this, a regulator so that we can decide the intensity of the LED, which is really useful. And of course, all of the electric appliances are powered by a laser battery, which we charge through a split charge relay when we roll. And it's a 110 AH battery, if I'm not wrong, which serves us very well. Also, another favorite feature of mine of the van is this little tiny library. It doesn't fit many books, I must admit, but it's just super cute, and we painted it blue and white to make it cute. And then on top there's this little, very tough to open, with a lot of surprise inside, cupboard where we keep a little bit of miscellaneous items. The only thing that is a bit annoying about this van is that when you have your bed down, you can't access anything else, so you have to be very smart about it and take all the things that you need from under the bed and from the kitchen as well before you get into the bed, because if you want a coffee and you're already on the bed and you didn't take your mocha out, then there's no way back. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little van tour, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye!